Thanks for staying with us. I'm Bill O'Reilly in the Miller Time segment tonight. Plenty to talk about this evening. Let's get right to the sage of Southern California. Joins us now from Los Angeles. So, for the third year in a row, President's vacationing on Martha's Vineyard. And you say?
Well, listen, Billy, I'd rather have him on vacation than perpetually out to lunch, which is what he is when he's back in Washington, D.C. All I can tell you is this. I heard you and Dobbs much earlier in the show. It is tough work overturning 235 years of America's can-do attitude into gimme, gimme, gimme. That'll take it out of a guy, and I'd give him his vacation. Go take it, because quite frankly, that's got to be tiring, grinding us all down like this.
But the problem with that, Miller, is that President Obama, with all due respect, and you know I've tried to be fair to him, is an enabler of this whole gimme system. He is an enabler of it. He wants it. He uses it. So does the Democratic Party to build their base, as Wendy Murphy said earlier. They are pandering to it to the extent that they're bankrupting the country. So they're trying to build political power and currency at the expense of the whole United States of America. So I'm not cutting him any slack on that.
I believe you're being fair to him right there. That's just an accurate appraisal of what the situation is. This whole thing's getting shaky. We're taking motivation out of this country, and that's going to come back to get us. And this guy is, like you said, it's a codependent thing. He is an enabler. Although I see today, did you see that footage of Gaddafi pulling up onto the Edgartown beach on a jet ski in an orange day-glow thong and a wife-beater T-shirt with a Massengale logo on it? He held a press conference and said, listen, Obama is, I'm only the second most shaky world leader on this island right now. So
well, I didn't see the Vineyard exposition, but I hear that he's in Laredo. He just came across the border with the other 4,000 people last night. He was disguised, and, you know, he's probably working in a Taco Bell in San Antonio over the weekend.
Guess what? Obamacare's paying for some sort of hair processing.
This is a good deal. I got Obamacare coming my way. Nobody knows who I am. It's easy to get in here. I didn't have to pay any visa fees. So here I am. Hello.
Speaking of vacations, China, can you keep Biden over there? Is that possible?
He's in Japan now. Look, I know. It's just, we did it last night.
Unbelievable. Let me get this straight. Palin was the stupid VP candidate in the last election, right? And Biden's a genius. All right. I just want to get that straight.
Okay. Now, yesterday we had the earthquake, and people were very, very panicked, although it lasted for 2.5 seconds.
Yeah. Well, look at that footage. It cracked Pelosi's face. You can see it all falling down there on the ground. Listen, I think this points out to you, when I saw people leaving their workplace and they just kept going, it reminded me when we were in high school and we'd have a fire alarm and all the hoods would just keep going over to the mall to have an organic smoke break, you know, on the school's dime. That's what it reminded me of. I don't think we're as tough as the Japanese. You see them come together with their stoicism and their public-mindedness. I think if we have a tsunami event after one of these earthquakes in America, there will be reports of cannibalism within 3 hours.
Right.
And knowing how touchy...
You make a good point, because the Japanese wouldn't even evacuate when Godzilla was in the neighborhood. They still wouldn't leave. Okay, well, but 2.5 seconds and everybody, well, gotta go. See, you gotta go home, protect the homestead.
Yeah, America's soft. We will be, after a major earthquake, people over here will cannibalize people, but we're so touchy-feely, they'll only feast on the dead corpses of vegetarians, no doubt.
That's right, in California particularly. Yeah. Now, Kim Kardashian, a big wedding, I understand it cost $85 million, paid for by the federal government. No, that's a joke. And it was in your neighborhood, right? That was close to your house, was it not?
Once again, I was at my weekly slip and slide demonstration with Barney Frank. But I will say this. I saw a Caltech seismologist say that the weekend that Kim was up here, the San Andreas fault was only the second biggest fault line in the Santa Barbara area. So evidently, she superseded that back there.
Now, did anyone that you know in the Santa Barbara area talk about this wedding? Were they excited about the wedding?
I was back in New York with you, brother. I was a pig and slop. I was nowhere near this thing.
I know, but is there buzz now that you're back? I think, oh, that Kim, she looked beautiful, or, gee, what a great celebration. Did anybody care?
No, I don't think so. Give Kardashians this. They got nothing, and they're making $80 million a year off it.
And
they got nothing.
Absolutely. This right here is the poster child for any American. If she can make it, see, I used to be. If I can make it, you can. Now it's this one. Because we don't know what she does. We absolutely don't know what she does.
The door cracked a cosmic sliver, and I got to give that woman and her kids this. They stepped through in an off-the-rack culture, and they're busting their hump.
They got
to get their
everything
piece
going
of it.
on, that's for sure.